Hey everyone! Wicked for Good is flying back into theaters on November 21st, and while excitement is sky high, one surprising revelation from the film's star has everyone talking. Marissa Bode, who plays Nessarose, just revealed a major change to her character's story, one that redefines how audiences will see her in the final chapter of this magical saga. And yes, it's a bold, beautiful change that the Broadway version never dared to make. Let's rewind for a second. In the original Wicked musical, and Gregory Maguire's novel before it, Nessarose's greatest wish was simple yet heartbreaking. She wanted to walk. It became a central part of her emotional identity, symbolizing her longing for freedom and control in a world that pitied her. But in the upcoming film sequel, that wish is changing entirely. In an interview with GoMag, Marissa Bode confirmed that Nessarose's wish is no longer to walk. It's to love. That's right. Instead of focusing on her physical limitation, the story will now explore her emotional depth, her desire for connection, and her place in a world that often overlooks her. This isn't just a rewrite, it's a reframe.
You want to know a secret? If you get to meet him, he grants your heart's desire.
Now, how did this change come about? According to Bode, the shift began after discussions between writer Winnie Holzman, who co-wrote the original Broadway play, and members of the disabled community. Holzman reached out to Bode personally to discuss reworking Nessarose's arc in a way that would feel more empowering, modern, and authentic. The result? Instead of a scene where Nessarose's wish is granted by letting her walk, Wicked 2 will feature her flying. Yes, flying, literally and metaphorically. Bode shared that filming those moments was pure joy, adding, "The old narrative was outdated, and honestly, it was really fun to fly through the air on set." She also pointed out how perfectly this new version ties into one of Wicked's most famous lines: "Everyone deserves a chance to fly." From a creative standpoint, this change fits beautifully into the story's themes of empowerment and individuality. Wicked 2 picks up after the events of the 2024 film, with Elphaba, Cynthia Erivo, and Glinda Ariana Grande divided by truth, loyalty, and power. In this fractured world, Nessarose's new storyline feels like a reflection of personal liberation, not through curing or fixing her, but through letting her soar. It also deepens her bond with Elphaba. In the original, Elphaba gives her sister enchanted shoes to walk, a gift that ends in tragedy. Now, with Nessarose's wish reframed, that moment may take on a new, more emotional meaning, tied to hope and love, rather than loss and dependency.
Everyone can smile.
It's worth noting that this change doesn't alter Nessarose's fate. Fans of The Wizard of Oz will remember that she still meets her end when Dorothy's farmhouse lands in Munchkinland. But even that iconic moment is getting a visual refresh. The ruby slippers are now silver-bejeweled heels, a nod to L. Frank Baum's original novel. So, while Nessarose's story still ends tragically, it will now carry more dignity and purpose. She won't just be defined by what she can't do, but by what she dreams to do. Bode, who uses a wheelchair in real life, spoke candidly about how meaningful this representation felt. She said she was proud to portray a character whose disability isn't treated as a limitation, but as part of who she is. "I would love to see more people with disabilities cast in roles that don't just focus on the disability," she explained, "because that's just our everyday." That single statement sums up why this change matters. It's not about rewriting a classic. It's about updating it for a world that's learned to tell stories more inclusively and authentically.
There's a house, and it's flying through the sky.
And let's be honest, the timing couldn't be better. Wicked 2 is already breaking records, with the highest first-day pre-sale tickets ever for a PG-rated movie. With Bode's fresh take on Nessarose, the sequel promises not just to dazzle fans visually, but also to challenge the way we think about representation in fantasy films. So, there you have it. Nessarose's wish to walk has transformed into a wish to love and fly. It's a small change with huge emotional power, one that turns her story from tragic longing into soaring symbolism. And when Marissa Bode takes to the skies this November, she won't just be representing Nessarose, she'll be representing every person who ever dared to believe that everyone deserves a chance to fly. So, what do you think of Nessarose's new storyline in Wicked 2? Do you prefer the emotional upgrade, or were you attached to the original? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more film deep dives.
Now, you want to see something amazing? Yeah.